Hey guys, how are we today? All right, so I just want to make sure that everyone can see me. Um, Let me just go onto Facebook. Hope everyone is good. I know it's this really funny, like awkward middle time, right? Where we have to make sure um, that we are seeing something on Facebook. So just give me a second to look at my stuff and then we'll get going. We will get going. Hold on. Okay, let's just see if we are live today. Hello, guys. Hello, hello. Okay, we are live. All right, thank you, Amy. You're so awesome. All right, so hello. Thank you for being here. I'm so excited. We're testing out. Just for any of you who, are always looking for kind of the new thing or what's great for an interview, I will tell you, and I'm kicking myself for not using this the other day. BeLive.tv. I'm going to post that in the comments. You have to go through Chrome, but it is so freaking good. And if you are interviewing anybody, I highly suggest that because it will allow you to, do an interview side by side, see comments, everything. So let me just get up my agenda. Hey, T, thanks for being here. I'm going to get up my agenda for today. And please, if you have any questions, just pop them in. We're going to talk about how to roll out an opt-in freebie with ease. And this is something, I just had an amazing power session with one of my clients. This is something you do not want to think is just, oh, I don't know tech. How many of you say, I don't know tech, so I'm not going to get my opt-in freebie up? Just feel free to put like a tech is not my friend in the comments. Because if that's holding you back, I want to know like where's the pain point. Or if you have opt-in freebies up and people are not opting in, say no opt-in or drop just a 1 in there, because I will then be able to support you and help you with some strategies to get people to your actual niche. Okay, so essentials for your biz when it comes to rocking out an opt-in freebie. You don't need to have a website, but I do believe that a healthy business has a healthy home. Just like a healthy body, we have a healthy home for ourselves on a daily basis to, work out or to have our healthy food. It's the same thing for your opt-in freebie. So I do like to see opt-in freebies on the top right corner. You want to have somebody do what? That is your first date. This is where they're getting to know what you're about. And that's why I often suggest you can have one at the top right. You can also have it like on a blog page, 2 different places to have that call to action. And also, I encourage you to use opt-in freebies also as thank you gifts on sales pages. They could be call to action bonuses. Also on a website, you can also have a free tool page. So for many of you who have 1, 2, 3, 4, and you're kind of testing, you can do block, 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 block. People visually go across, then down, then over. So if you're doing a free tool page, I'm just going to post this also in the comments. AdobeSpark.com just released a branding. It's really cool. So go to the branding right there. And I will actually, I'll show this on the next one about Adobe Spark because it is too cool, too easy. And it will actually, you can pick your branding colors, pick your images, pick your style, pick your colors. And so on your website, you could even have one image, one image, one image, one image, and that can click either to a MailChimp list or eWeber or Infusionsoft or wherever you're clicking to, or can actually click to a landing page. So you may be asking the question, do I need to have a website? The answer is no, but I think in the long term of your success as a coach, you do want a website. You could use lead pages, ClickFunnels. Many people, even in the beginning stages of their business, use Eventbrite. So I encourage you, don't not list build. Many people even will use Facebook as the sign up. Your list is your bloodline, bottom line. It is like your wedding list. So that list will allow you to get one-on-one clients. This is going to allow you when you have a free event, locally, or you're, about to launch, these are the people you're communicating with. You need to have your email service. So you want to think opt-in freebie. What is your email service? I do find MailChimp is really great. MailerLite, let me just put this in the comment. MailerLite is one many people find is really easy to use. So you want to think, how am I collecting the emails? And then what is actually going to be said once they opt in? This is called the AR, otherwise known as the thank you email. A typical sequence is thank you email. I like to have that first thank you email with a link to your strategy session. So whether you use Acuity, Schedule Ones, I wouldn't suggest Time Trade. I feel like they're a little outdated, but if you have them and you've paid the yearly fee, don't waste money getting something else. So that is your thank you email. Hey, thanks for downloading this. And if you don't have an opt-in freebie, go to rachelafeldman.com, download the free ones. If you are looking for something a little more girth and oomph, and you need a little more of, the opt-in page and thank you, go to yourhealthcoachbiz.com. Take a look at our opt-ins. And if you don't know what to get based on your niche, just email me. 2 days later, I like to do what I call HV, high value. This does not mean you're just like, hey, just checking in to see if you downloaded. People are busy. And the majority of you are not opening your emails. Why would somebody else open theirs? They would open it if they know they are getting something special. So make that high value. High value number 2 email. So in the thank you email of number 1, hey, I want you to open the next 2 emails because I'm going to give you a recipe book. I never even said this in the first, but you know what most of my clients are dealing with? Insert, sugar, weight gain, mindset, meditation, whatever it is that you specialize in, digestive issues, autoimmune. Again, list them, write it down, know what your niche is struggling with. I always say know that big major pain point, but within that one pain point, everyone experiences it differently. So I like to write down what is the main focus, but what are the 25 emotional, spiritual, and physical pains that you can experience from having an autoimmune or from gaining weight, so that your messaging, the words you use in your marketing are really pivotal for your conversion. Make email 3, high value. So I wanted to check, did you make the recipe? Well, when I make the recipe from the recipe guide, I do this with it because my client experienced this or because I experienced this. Bring them back also to you, to your story. Remember, your opt-in freebie is about high value. It's solving a problem. It's relating it to your niche. You want to make sure that the people who have opted in are getting a problem solved. That 3rd email could lead either to an evergreen webinar, a do-it-yourself masterclass, maybe a program you're launching. Maybe it's leading them to something of your direct sales marketing company. Whatever it is that you're doing, we call this the win. The win is like, what's the main goal? For some of you, it's to build your one-on-one. For some of you, it's masterclasses. For some of you, it's the products you sell. Like, really think, what is your win? because that is what should be fed in the PS of an email 2, or maybe really in email 3 really hard, because again, you've taken them through the date. Longer email sequences for me, when I stick in them, is when high value emails are coming. Hey, download this blueprint, download this recipe guide, download, this healthy smoothie cheat sheet, download how to navigate in a grocery, in a grocery store, download how to not eat sugar when you're at a party. See what I'm saying? Like high value, things that people are like, what do I do? High value. Then you want to think about the social media that you're going to need to promote your opt-in freebie. Again, images, social media on Instagram or Facebook or Pinterest. You want to think about even a blog post. Again, we're thinking about different entry points. So the blog post, at the end of the blog, you can be talking about something that relates to your opt-in freebie. Why? Because you want them to opt in. That is the whole goal. The whole goal is to get that first date so you enter a marriage. Tell me if this is helpful. Let's just see. Okay. List building. Okay, the purpose of the free gift: to build trust, to give high value content, to give them a taste of what it's like to work with you. Think about the formats that also work for you. You can do an audio, you could do a series of videos, you could do a PDF format, you can do cheat sheets, handouts. If you are giving a large guide, make sure that you're then walking them through the process. Changing your life, changing anyone's life can be overwhelming. So think about the format and then be able to guide them what is step 1 through 7. So they really get a taste of, wow, this is really so amazing working with A coach, working with the B coach. I'm just using these as hypothetical names. Working with C coach. Again, this is the whole, idea of you opting them in. And we're talking about an opt-in. An opt-in can also be a webinar, can be so many different things, but we're talking about like in the format of either videos or what you're doing on your site. Okay, make sure you're sharing the link of your opt-in. These are really simple. Some people still do old school Eventbrite, even if they have a website and are doing it, because the search engine optimization is so high on Eventbrite. So make sure that you are doing that on a place, and then sharing on Pinterest, sharing in any different place, so that you are doing what? Building up your search engine optimization. With the power these days of stories, and I'm finding that, some people have been on Facebook a long time, or moving over Instagram. I'm even testing back and going back into Periscope. If you feel like there's stagnation and you're not getting signups, test out different waters. Online, look about Instagram stories, take pictures and put them into your Instagram story. Look about even, posting that on a Facebook story picture, and find a group where you really feel like these are your people. Stay within the rules, but on the day that they allow you to share your business opt-in, share your business opt-in. And let people know, what do you do? Don't just say, hey, feel lighter and brighter and blah, blah, blah. Everyone says that. Go deeper. Your story is what defines you and what allows your client to make you relatable. I'm sorry, I know I use that word a lot, but I hate when I see coaches or people giving advice to coaches where they just say like, a program will sell. That's not true. You are the program. The program is just the foundation to ease the time that you would probably spend making a program. But it's you, it's your story. It's why did that method work for you? Why do you feel that that system works for you? It's the same with an opt-in freebie. Let people know. Take the time to do a live stream about your opt-in freebie and ask people, hey, if this is really interesting for you, tag under here with your email and I will send this. Then go into your email marketing system, add them, trigger that email, or add them and then send them a personal email. We are in the day of personal communication. This whole messenger bots and all that works. But how many of you love when you get a personal email or somebody actually replies that's not an administrative assistant? It's that personal touch. That is what people want. And I highly encourage you to take that next step. Or your opt-in leading to your strategy session. Open up for those strategy sessions and work on your one-on-one pipeline. Your pipeline has to be full, or have strategy sessions throughout the week to fill your pipeline with one-on-one. And some people that you're going to talk to aren't going to want to work with you for a month or 2 months where they're interviewing you. Make sure you're getting clicks on your website or use actionetics like lead pages or ClickFunnels, or look at, your Facebook or even Instagram. On Instagram, if you connect to your business page, you will be able to see the different algorithms and what is the best time to post. Take one of the days to post your opt-in. Don't flood your personal page with links. Facebook doesn't like that. People don't like it. Strategically work a PowerPoint, and at the end of a PowerPoint on a live stream on your business page, say, hey, right under here, here's a link to sign up for this opt-in freebie that related to his PowerPoint or related to his presentation. Share your opt-in freebie on a post, a social media post, and feed in, hey, I remember when, the days of eating mono meals and my autoimmune and my Lyme and all that fun stuff was kicking my ass. And I had to live on smoothies and I had to live on juicing, which is why I want to talk to you today about these and how to avoid the mishaps of information that's coming to you about digestive health and metabolic chaos and weight gain and all this different stuff. So join me today. And if you join me and you sign up right under this link, I'm going to give you this, amazing opt-in freebie that could lead to a webinar. The same thing could be, I remember when I pain point, here's an amazing recipe that's part of this guide. Boom, insert the guide. And that leads to your email marketing. Make sure you're showcasing your opt-in freebie in places that are visual. We are visual people. That's why Instagram, Facebook, everything, this is all visual. So make sure that you have a great picture. Again, Adobe Spark, Canva, KickMonkey, all easy ways to add in text. Build your list. Make sure that you need to have an enticing list builder. If people are not opting in, it's usually the message. You're not getting deep enough into the pain point. You're not conveying the reason they need to opt in. And so why would someone give you your email? They'd be like, right? So make sure that you know your audience. Survey, test, see what are the keywords? Rotate your freebies, especially if it's on your site. After about, a certain amount of time, 2 months, 3, I like to be about 3, 4, 5, 6 months, rotate it. Let's say 6. If you don't have many people visiting your site, let's say a year, but rotate those freebies on social media. Know the peak times that people visit social media, and you can study that on a lot of social media stats. Feel free to tag me in our free forum. That is our support and our support forum for health coaches who want to build their businesses online and offline, want to have a place where they feel safe to talk about, what it's like to build your business and the ups and the downs, the good days and the bad days. And I will tag one that I look because they change all the time. Also know when people visit your website. Again, blog that opt-in freebie in. Use opt-in freebies as a way to get people to re-engage. And I will close with this. Let me just close out my notes section and take a look at you guys. if you have people that are not opting in and you're just like, or opening your emails and it just feels like, God, then I highly encourage you to give some gifts. You'll get people into the opening up phase, and that is so important, so key. So I encourage you to do that. Give an opt-in freebie, give the follow-up, give, a video on how, like, make a series of maybe 2 or 3 emails that you are re-engaging, getting people to understand why they need to be, buying from you, why they need to be getting stuff from you, why they need to be opening up your emails. And I guarantee you this will help you with building visibility, getting more clients, all that great stuff. And if you are scared of doing videos or live streams and you sit in perfection zone, which I can't tell you how many coaches do, I encourage you to go into the event section here and sign up for the F Perfect Video and Live Streaming Challenge. So this is for anyone, especially for wellness coaches, because that's who I work with. But this is really for anybody who just wants to break through out of that BS that holds you back from your dreams, what you deserve, and everything that you are about to have in your business come true when you show up to the party. And if the party is not happening, create it. But you have to step out from behind the computer and do that. So it has been a pleasure to be with you, and I look forward to being with you next time. I will see you guys later. My name is Rachel Feldman. You can find free opt-in at rachelafeldman.com, and you can find all the Business in a Box done for you programs at www.yourhealthcoachbiz.com. I will see you guys later. Have a beautiful weekend.